afternoon. Happy Saturday from Garage 93. I'm going to do an unboxing and tool haul from Koken. I like their stuff a lot. I mean, I've been a Snap-on fan for a long time, but recently I got my hands on some of the new 72-tooth Koken, and I found myself continuously grabbing for the Koken over the Snap-on stuff out of my travel toolbox. So I wanted to update and outfit some stuff here in the shop, so I'm going to do an unboxing and overview on some of this and see how it goes. I really like the way that the Japanese think about tool making and simplicity, and I became a fan of their stuff almost instantly. This is the 1/4-inch set. Thirty, 36, 32, 27. Universal swivels. 1/4-inch deep. I love these. I'm going to break all these out on the table here in just a second. Tap holders. 3/8 deep. Nut grip 3/8 deep. And this was what I was the most excited about. 1/2-inch set. And then they also included some stickers, which looks like a notepad. And then I think this might be a golf towel. I don't know. I hope it is, but that'd be awesome. Koken does some incredibly nice things. Like, everything they make is just so fine and precise, and I just really appreciate it, especially for working on motorcycles versus cars. Like, I think a lot of what they make is a little bit lighter and smaller footprint, especially with the wall thickness on a lot of their larger sockets, which not a lot of times on cars is a big clearance issue, but on motorcycles for things like the recessed swing arm pivots and things like that, that definitely comes into play. But these are the nut grip. I've only used universal sockets for a couple months my entire life. I can't believe I waited so long to use them. And when I found out that they had the retaining ring universal socket, I definitely wanted to get my hands on it because it's just one step better. I can already see this for exhaust headers, trying to put those bolts on for the first time with a long extension. With this would be a great combination. 1/4-inch longs. This is the Zeal series. Just so high quality. Super thin wall thickness, very precise. Nothing against Snap-on, but I've grown to love this more in recent history, but I only discovered this a couple years ago. Now you can just get this through Koken USA. And if you want, you can use the code AC93 and get 10% off. But these are the deep well 3/8 nut grip sockets. Same deal if you want to set a nut in there or just have a secure fit. These are great. Just a little ball bearing inside, detent. It doesn't use a magnet, so it works on any type of fastener that you're going to have. 3/8 Zeal deep. Same as the 1/4, except 3/8. Again, quality, fit, and finish is absolutely flawless on this stuff. I believe this kit is 6 to 19? 7 to 19. I would honestly order a 6 for 3/8. I use 6 on bleeders a lot. Most of the time that's 1/4, but I like to have the set filled out like that. I love these. These are spinners, and what this helps do, for example, this is a 2725Z 160. So this is our 3/8 anvil and a 1/4-inch head long, something like this. You break the bolt loose, and you just spin it like that. And if you can hear, it's just super precise. A little light. Some people complain about how light it is to swap. The lever is backwards to what you're going to run into with a Snap-on, but that's something that pretty quickly you can get used to. I still use both and don't mind going back and forth on either. Push button too. I just got these push button. I didn't have that before, and I actually do like that a lot. Tap holders. I needed these really bad a couple weeks ago, and these are 2 different size adjustable tap holders. They're both for 3/8, but I had a situation where I didn't have clearance to use the tap holder from the kit with the T and needed to figure out a way to get it deeper recessed in a frame on the R1. So that was something I wanted to get. Koken makes awesome stuff, so the one that they make I'm sure is fantastic, but I hadn't seen anything about it anywhere out there. This set goes up to 32. I got some bigger sockets here, 38, or 36, 38, 32, and that's for R1 and Triumph for the most part, steering stem, counter shaft, and rear axle. One thing I didn't mention is the all the Z series stuff come on these magnetic socket rails, and they're awesome. I absolutely love them. I actually kind of want to put all my sockets on them because more recently I like to grab the whole rail, so I already have, you know, the 8, 10, 12 or whatever I need all with me instead of popping them out into a tray. But this set, I'm excited about this one. This is something I've wanted for a while, and the fit and finish and just how they present this kit, it's such a bummer I'm not keeping it in this container. I definitely am going to keep the container, but I'm going to unload this into my toolbox. But they do such an amazing job with these foam cut toolboxes. This is the Koken 4285Z. This is their 72 tooth Zeal 1/2 inch socket set. Man. Wow. 1/2 inch. Super cool kit. 2 long extensions. This is the 4725Z. The thing about Koken too is their tolerances are so tight. There's no jiggle whatsoever. Especially when you put, you know, sometimes you, especially on 1/2 inch stuff, like if you wanted, say you had a swing arm nut, that's like a 27, and you really want it to be nice, tight, and flush. It's solid. And I like that a lot. So this is a super cool kit. Another thing, the spinner is always great too, especially on something clunky like a 1/2 inch. If you're breaking it loose, it's always a bear to keep spinning the ratchet afterward. So set up like that, break it loose, and then just thumb wheel. I find it so quick. You can with flex heads too, you can flex and spin, but that's not always what you're looking for secure engagement. So I like this a lot. And then this, the big boy breaker bar, 4768Z 430. It's just a breaker bar, but it is a nice one. 3-way detent. Wow, such a nice kit. And then this kit, man, the Koken Zeal 1/4 inch stuff, when I first ordered it from Japan years ago, I thought it was almost comical. It was so small, almost toy-like, and I wasn't used to using such small 1/4 inch stuff. And the main thing that I work on is motorcycles, so small is just fine. A little bit bigger hands, so sometimes it's not needed, but 1/4 inch, man, they have it down. So this is, they have extended length versions of this as well, but this is their 1/4 inch. And this is the 2725Z. Here, I'll build it up here just so you can hear it. This is with a 10. Look at the size. This is the 10. So if you're worried about clearance, the Zeal 1/4 inch is as shallow as you could get. And the tolerances, look at, nothing at all. So super cool kit. Now, the ratchets, this is what I really wanted, because I actually have the version from, I think 4 or 5 years ago, when I was still getting it from the forwarding company, as well as when Amazon Japan first started offering the shipping. This is the 2726Z 160. This is the extended flex head 1/4 inch. I love flex head because when you break it loose, it's quick. But petite, nice small tool. I didn't have a flex head 1/4 in Koken, and I wanted to get a hold of that. I love this one. I have this in the less tooth count, older version. That's in my travel toolbox. But this is the 72 tooth. This is the 3/8 anvil in the 1/4 inch body long with a push button. I recently found out that I actually enjoy having the push button, so on these couple ratchets I had ordered it. And then this is the 3726ZB. So 3 in the Koken series, 3 is 3/8, 72 teeth, Z is Zeal, and B is push button. So sometimes if you're shooting blind and can't get the info you need, you can actually just order based upon how the part number would read. But yeah, same thing here. 3/8, super tidy. If you put the 3/8 long next to the quarter body 3/8 compact, not that much size difference, but this I have in an extended version already, and typically 3/8 I'll use a little bit longer of a throw of a ratchet. But tap holders, these tap holders are super, super nice. I had that issue on the R1. This would have solved it. Happy to have those now. 1/2-inch kit. I think that's about everything. Stickers, they do an awesome job. And all this stuff came right from Koken USA. It's the first time I'd ever ordered through them, and it was prompt. I was really happy to get everything. Cool things, little notepad. And then this actually, I think it might be something for laying tools out on, but it looks like a golf towel to me. And considering that's one of my favorite things to do, I think that's going to be perfect on the golf bag. That's it for my tool haul. I have more Koken stuff, and I'll probably do a toolbox tour coming up soon. But yeah, Koken USA, AC93 if you want 10% off. Or if you just want to look at the cool tools, I got you there too.